guys, welcome to E-Man's Movie Reviews. I am your host and friend, E-Man. This week I'm going to be reviewing the film Groundhog Day, which was made in 1993 by a Mr. Harold Ramis. Now, this movie was fantastic. It was just awesome. Bill Murray was the best part of this movie. And in fact, he made this movie. Without him, there would be no Groundhog Day. Now, I'm not saying that if it was a different actor, this movie wouldn't have been made. I'm sure this movie would have been made, but he really was the key to making this movie freaking awesome. Groundhog Day is a sci-fi, or science fiction in layman's terms, about a mad scientist who experiments on groundhogs. One day, one of his experiments goes a little too far, and he manages to give intelligence to one of his groundhogs. The groundhog, voiced by Bill Murray, realizes he is just a prisoner, and in fact, the entire groundhog species are inferior to the entire human race. So, he decides to share this gift with all of his groundhog brethren all over the world, and fight humanity. Bill Murray forms an army and starts a war which is a little drawn out over the course of 4 hours, a little long, which apparently is all it takes to beat humanity, and essentially he manages to take over the world and make human beings his pets and his slaves. Well, all groundhogs are the owners and masters now of the human race. The suspense of disbelief at this point is a little bit stretched, because groundhogs are very tiny, and they don't have opposable thumbs, nor do they know anything about nuclear fission, yet they were able to win and take over the world. I gotta say that Bill Murray was definitely the most entertaining part of this whole film. You know, just seeing him play this CGI groundhog who's supposed to be this ruthless and fearless leader who's motivating all these other groundhogs to just be merciless and be ruthless killers themselves, and it's Bill Murray. I mean, it's Bill Murray. You know, this movie was a sci-fi, but secretly, it was a comedy. It made me laugh. It made me just, I was on the ground, literally on the ground laughing, you know, LOLing as the young people say. I don't know if young people say that anymore, but I was just in tears of laughter, just seeing Bill Murray voice this, you know, really crudely done CGI groundhog. And I mean, back then CGI wasn't as amazing as it is nowadays, so all of the groundhogs were a little choppy, but you know, the effect still kind of worked. It doesn't really hold up against today's graphics, obviously, but it was interesting. I mean, it was a lot of hard work that these visual effects people put into it, and I could give them all the credit. I would rate this movie an 8.5 out of 10, a solid 8.5. I thought it was great because, you know, it's Bill Murray, and he's this groundhog who, again, you know, his voice with what he's saying and what he's trying to do is just, it's just like the greatest conflict. It's freaking comedy, and it's gold. Whoever thought of that idea was a genius. I guess the director, maybe, or the casting director, whoever chose him to be in this movie. Otherwise, I think that the movie itself, you know, it was a little long. Like I said, 4 hours is a little bit too much. I like my movies to be, that's a 2-hour cutoff, maybe sometimes a little bit over 2 hours, but 4 hours is like, it's insane, you know. I had to pause the movie multiple times so that I could go to the bathroom, and I don't know, I don't want to say that I was losing interest, but it just seems like it's just so much time to watch one movie. And I don't really buy groundhogs beating humans. I don't think that that's really possible, even if they're as smart as we are, or smarter than us. But, you know, whatever, it's a movie. It did make me think, though, after I finished watching it, that what if one day an animal species did gain intelligence? Would they rise up and compete against us? More importantly, would we be able to stop them? These are the movies, and these are the thoughts that I have after watching what I have watched, and these are the kind of things that I'm sure that you guys will probably question yourselves. Anyways, if you guys haven't seen this movie, I recommend it. It's a great laugh, and it'll make you think. And if you guys have seen this movie, then it's been like 30 years. Come on, it might be time for you guys to go see it again. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week.